Hey, what's going on, guys? We're gonna be doing something a little bit different today. As always, I like to show you guys kind of everything that I play, and undoubtedly, The Witcher 3, also the Wild Hunt, kind of known as both, released. I've been addicted to it. I've played probably about 20 hours now. I don't know, my eyes are bleeding because it's very hard to pull myself away from the story. But I decided I wanted to get my feet wet. That turned into an addiction. So I'm actually going to start a new game with you guys. But before I start up, I just wanted to really briefly cover some of the major issues that I've been seeing popping up on Steam and things like that with the game itself. Now, right away, you're going to want to go into graphics. And I don't care what video cards you're running and how beastly your computer system setup is and all that things. Immediately turn off maximum frames per second. Don't let it. I think it comes set at 60 for PC. Put it to unlimited. It's making a lot of drivers hang up, and it's just causing a lot of headache. And secondly, even if you have an NVIDIA product, I have a 290. It's an AMD product, GPU related. Turn it off. It's running like trash. Even with it just on the main character, it still runs like trash. And those are some of the major things in terms of stuff that you won't notice too much. That'll give you performance keys, anti-aliasing, motion blur. Those are kind of things you can really turn down and off and help out. And I was one of those people that were having major crashes accessing the inventory. And immediately I made sure everything was up to date, which my graphics drivers were. And you know what? Blood and Broken Bones. Maybe. No, I'm actually thinking for the playthrough we'll go with story and sword. I've been doing Blood and Broken Bones on my own, so I should have an easier time. And I have no idea what... I didn't play The Witcher 2 that much, to be honest with you. And so this is kind of new to me. Okay, so just in case you're wondering where the original music is, and yes, it's tenfold better. Not too sure if I could use that without doing some type of copyright infringement. So I chose to use music that I've been granted rights to, and this was the best one I could find for the overlay. Absolutely phenomenal trailer. And you know, I'm gonna decide if I want to keep this kind of things in, but for this very first episode, I felt like it would be the proper thing to do. Alright, so I skipped through a lot of the beginning tutorial stuff. No point in showing you all that, but we'll go ahead and kick things off and get started here. And let me know if you guys are interested in seeing all these cutscenes, or if you kind of want me to skip through it. I'm going to try to bebop and cut out and edit the dead zones.
You alright?
Had a nightmare.
About?
It'd take forever to explain.
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
Rather not talk about it.
Gotcha.
So, time to hit the road?
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter.
It's demanding.
How about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet. Soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
Let's be
Stuffed
truthful.
unicorn. Used it once or twice. In certain situations.
The things young folk get up to these days.
Back on topic.
I'll tell you.
How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh. But it looks like it leads towards the main road.
You'll see a lot of
Big
people
muddle
crying
there.
about the graphics. Pretty much rocking high settings, and it's a beautiful game.
Wait, hear that?
I hear it. I smell it. Ghouls.
He got hung up on animations. That's what I mean by there's not really like a real physics system. It's kind of more or less just like area-based, collision-based, facing-based.
Of course. The armies pass, necrophages follow. Let's go before any
Didn't
more
want to draw
show
my
up.
sword. So let's get this adventure started. I think for this playthrough, the majority of what we're going to be doing, look at those beautiful graphics. Like, yeah, that's just beautiful. And I'm recording too, and I'm still getting phenomenal frame rates.
From their blood.
Run, Roach. Because by eating
And I might still have to do some audio tweaks for this. Like, their voices seem pretty loud. I'm actually going to go ahead and lower that right now. We'll go into the audio and voice volume, and we'll probably kill it off a little bit. I'll try to stay quiet as they talk, but right now I feel like I'm combating them for nice audible levels.
His theory collapsed.
War's not exactly going our way.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. That's what keeps us going.
I do say though I hate the horses. The steering behind them, the lack of getting over terrain sometimes and things like that. The jumping with them just driving me nuts.
Help me! Help!
that's a big ass bird. That's a big ass bird.
Has it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
Oh. You'd like a reward, I suppose.
Nah, we was
You
just
don't
kind of
owe us
rolling
anything.
along.
You were in need. We helped.
And they call witches heartless. Say they won't lift a finger without pay.
They also say mice are born of rotting straw. Back to the trail.
Who says that?
Like
Who
I
says
said,
mice are born of
leads
rotting
to the
straw?
main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there? Besides, the innkeep's my cousin. Tell her Bram sent you. She'll treat you like family.
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
See if we got anything here we could take before we roll out. Nope. We'll go ahead and hop back on Roach.
So, a griffin this close to the village. Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest of the
Share the
mountains,
road,
sure,
bro.
but here,
Share the road, I'm a pit maneuver you.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
men too. We need to watch ourselves in
Come
White
on,
Orchard.
Roach.
And we
There's always so many cutscenes in the beginning. This will kind of level off over time, but for now, I guess I'll just try to grit through it and edit it up.
What? Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
And he's sitting back down. I guess that was the opposing army force that that lost to the Nilfgaardians. Like I said, I haven't read the books or anything like that.
Witches? I'll not drink with Weaverlaw's freaks.
I wonder what like the average life expectancy was for
Help me
a
bandage that
Witcher.
up.
Like
Please.
6
I'm not
days,
decrepit yet.
7 days.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
I'll play how I want. You're not the boss of me. We'll start on the far side. Mainly because I remember this portion when I was getting my feet wet in The Witcher, and here's our man.
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient Witcher.
Into Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
None of your business.
Yes.
Just tell
As a
me where
vagrant,
Yennefer
I
is.
deserve no explanation.
Yeah, you
know?
vagrant.
Tell me.
Where's Yennefer?
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
Don't know if I'd help. Unless you got some monies.
Done drinking?
Mm-hmm.
Then fuck off.
Don't want your kind here.
That was just a little bit of vampire magic.
Just calm down.
Of course no. You done nothing.
Horses working witchcraft. Get him!
Uh-oh. That kind of backfired, isn't it? Yeah, it did. Oh my god. Shut. Nope. I'm gonna knock his ass out too. What are you doing, horse? Come here.
Let's go.
Alright, buddy. We'll see you later, man.
For trouble.
It's Durban now.
Drowner gonna get you, boy. You guys will see what I'm talking about later. Those things are all over the water. Like, I don't know how any of these people live with this amount of monsters. You literally wouldn't be able to go outside. It only gets worse. But you guys can see, this is a beautiful graphics.
Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
We'll go ahead and check this place out. I don't know if we will be able to defeat this lady. But we'll check it out. Probably not, but we'll give it a shot. Where you at, Huzzy? Damn it, I just lost my... Come on. No, we're not gonna be able to take her. Uh-oh. Just too strong for us. We're gonna go ahead and get out of here. Run! Horse, come. Oh my god. We're just gonna. Witcher fail. Witcher fail. Come on, horse. We'll be back. And you can see that one had a 7 above their head, and also if you noticed a death skull. It's their statistical like system that lets me know like, hey, this is gonna hand you your ass. So there's no way I could put out enough damage unless you guys want to watch me fight that thing for like 10 minutes. But I just wanted to see if I could actually get into her, and I can't. I don't have a good enough sword. Not too worried about the armor. I could probably juke her enough, but I just cannot deal enough damage to take her down in like a timely manner. So we're gonna head on over here.
Come on.
And like I said, our main goal here is just gonna be to pursue the storyline and kind of go from there.
Heard of the Fryhead Brigade?
Military camp. No locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison commander.
That's cool, bro.
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a Witcher.
A Witcher? Captain Peter Sagwin Levy is in the tower. Turn right, past the gate.
You black ones aren't so scary after all. Can even be nice if you want to.
Don't get accustomed, Nordling.
To the tower. Go.
The dude called me a nerdling.
I summoned only the Elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him.
Very perceptive of you. Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Vatgern. This explains why I did not hear your footsteps. What do you seek here?
Yennefer of Vengerberg. Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
And this is where it all starts.
Haven't
The
called the
long,
guards.
long
So go
bribery
ahead.
of
What's your
information
price?
from person to person, which is the only
There
really
is a
negative thing I
griffin
can say
in the area. Slay
about
it.
this.
And then I shall see what I can do.
It's a deal. Some questions before I start. Know where the griffin has its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a patrol there, 5 young men. A hunter found them 2 days on. They only recognized them because they wore our plate. Since then, the griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy. What do you require?
I'll need bait. A specific herb. Buckthorn. Scent should lure the griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this. But I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire, for example. Go to Tomira, an herbalist. She lives near the crossroads. She will aid you.
Need more information about this griffin. Its sex. Why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislav. He has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow. A little strange, though.
Tamira and Mislav. Thanks.
Es sunt jakten.
Alright, so we got our first Witcher contract. Kill the big bird. That's it. You guys see what I'm talking about right there with the door physics. Or not even the door physics, just the door triggers. Oh my god, they drive me effing nuts. Like, something that you run into a lot is a lot of doors, and they just didn't get it right at all. Kills me. You see, we're still kind of in like tutorial mode. Like, the fact that it's making me pay that much attention to it is gonna make the player go, what's that? And then you see, oh, fast travel. Okay. Get out of my way. Yeah, like the collisions and stuff in this game are the only thing that really I can talk negatively about. Moving the character around can still feel kind of wonky and not fluid as well. But you know, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Oh, we completely went off the road. Nope. You know what? We'll go help this thing. I saw the exclamation.
What happened?
Monsters from the swamp.
Is he dressed in a girl's
The road
dress?
was fraught with peril, but I wouldn't listen. Got my comeuppance now.
Less moaning, more details. What happened, and how can I help? And remember, I don't work for free. Witcher's code and all.
Well, was on my way to the Black Ones to trade. Suddenly my horse got spooked, ran clear off the road. We hit a bump, I went flying and the horse and cart rolled on. Then I heard bubbling, neighing, slurping. Something came out.
See the wolf
from
in the
muck,
background.
Devoured Asher, hooves and all. No doubt my goods are still on the cart.
There he goes again.
But I'm too afeared to go and see. Thought maybe you...
He's just look at him fighting in the background.
little box. Bring it to me. I beg you.
Fine, I'll go. Let you know if I find that box.
Whenever you drag him in that purple deal, it'll slow him down. So it's actually pretty good if you're dealing with some type of fast enemy. And you know what we're actually gonna do? I wonder if I heard meditating will give us health back. Let's see. Yeah, it does. Oh my god, it doesn't do that in the other game. Oh, this is gonna be cush. You won't need any potions. Did I take that quest from this guy? I can't remember. I got distracted by the wolves. Herp derp.
So, found my cart.
Yeah, so we're gonna go back here and look for this. I mean, we passed it. So it's back this direction somewhere. There we go.
Cart tracks. Rode off into the swamp.
And I like how they nailed the looking for tracks and stuff because it forces you to zoom in and takes away your kind of field of view. It's really stellar because you actually have to pay attention. It feels like you're really trying to track something down. You know what I mean?
Here's the cart. Cart's right over there.
We're just gonna grab everything we can from here as quickly as possible. And even the view will kind of give you extra hints about stuff, like these arrows.
An arrow. Didn't mention this.
I did know this guy's wearing an arrow, or not an arrow, but he's wearing a bow.
Square in the neck. Good shot. Either the merchant's got serious memory problems, or he's lying. Must be that box he mentioned. Splattered with blood. Human blood.
Alright, so we pretty much checked out everything here. We're just gonna head back. Yeah, guy's wearing a bow on his back. These dudes were shot. I mean, he's even dressed like a chick. Kind of a red flag for me, seeing that he's a guy. So we'll go back to this dude and we're not gonna buy into his crap. We're gonna question him a little bit.
And you find the box?
LCPDFR Witcher 3 style.
Yeah, found your priceless chest. And someone who looks an awful lot like a cart driver with an arrow through his neck. No dryads in these swamps, and never known a drowner or a water hack to use a bow. So lacking any other suspects, I'm guessing.
Watch out! Behind you!
Oh no!
There's nothing behind me. I'm a witcher, I'd have heard it. Just like I can hear your heart, which is pounding, like a liar's. Best hope you're a better rider than you are a liar.
we got to cut a fool down. Oh, or not. Okay, we're gonna try again. Come on. Got him that time. I hate the horse combat too. I'm not very good at that. I try to avoid that at all costs.
Gotta get him out of here.
Are we stuck in the ground? We were.
What? Wake up. See? Can't run from the truth. Not even on horseback. Now who are you, and why'd you attack that cart?
Private First Class John Giermer, Temerian 6th Division, 2nd Regiment. Disbanded, but still active. Underground, in the woods. That was a medical transport. I'd be damned if it reached the Black Ones. And the medicine, our lads could use it too. We've many ill among us. You let me go, and they might live, and fight once more for a free North.
Ah, yeah, you got some jacked up guys, man. Go take care of them.
Fine. Go. And may you and your soldier buddies hiding in the bushes be victorious in your struggle against Nilfgaard.
You've a vile sense of humor. But you're a decent man. Here, the gold I promised. Use it well. Drink to the silver lilies, and to Foltest's memory.
Ugh. Ugh. Spawned right in me.
Thanks once again.
Alright, so we did a good deed, you know? I think that's what I would have done. Ugh, she's talking something up. But yeah, like, what I like about this game is that it makes you believe that you've been given choices. And apparently they'll tally up in the end to give you different endings. And, you know, that freedom of choice is what's pretty legit. We're actually going to go to the herbalist first. We'll see what you guys think. Get your recommendations on recording style. Should I cut through cutscenes? Should I cut through these type of trips where I'm just riding to the actual location? You know, let me know, guys, and we'll go from there.
Bad time.
Not at all. Hand me the beggar tickets. The red bloom. Well, one versed in herbs.
Probably saying too much, but I know a bit. For instance, that beggar tick's poisonous.
In large doses. Small ones soothe pain and bring forth pleasant dreams. Which is all I can hope to do for her.
Looking for buckthorn. Know if it grows anywhere around here?
Bottom of the river, where the channel's widest. But you do know that once out of the water...
It'll stink worse than a week-old carcass. Counting on it. I'm hunting the griffin. Need the buckthorn for bait.
I was thinking... A few years ago we had trouble, drowners under the bridge. The whole village had to pitch in for a witcher. Who now can afford the bounty on a griffin's head?
Captain Peter Sars, something.
Ah, good to know the Black One's looking out for our welfare.
It kind of does.
Emir cares about you, but this captain just might. Seems like a decent man.
There are no decent men in the army. They're only orders.
Not from
That's
here,
a lie.
are you?
That's rude.
A lot of bitterness in you. Too much for someone who spent her life in a hut in the middle of nowhere.
True. And you're in a hurry. Elsewise you'd not use bait, just wait for the griffin to attack again.
Believe we could have an interesting conversation.
Maybe next time.
Alright, so that's pretty much going to end it for this episode, guys. What's going to happen from here is I'm going to cut, and next time we're going to pick up, we're going to go to get the buckthorn, talk to the hunter, and, you know, murder this damn big bird. Until then, see y'all at the next one.